Log Sunday 11/10/05 seconds 2019 3/3 month 17th day. For all you international and universal state, county, city, and neighborhoodlessly, all the way down to the local house and the shack and the tent or the corner of the freeway, wherever your shopping cart might be, pushed down the street with a little bit of clothing in it. Let me share with you today, YouTube video, international training film, how to recock the rain shed. Okay, see this strip of wood right here? See that? Look at that. Watch this. Just move it over. Just the slightest bit right there. And what did we just reveal? There's the strip. There's a crack. See that? A crack right there. There's a crack right there. Now what I'm thinking of doing is bring the drill up here and just go ahead and wood screw this whole thing. What I really want to accomplish is bring this whole side over here. This whole side, eventually I want to pull this up again, and I'm going to put this whole side underneath this side, because it looks like this thing slopes that way. But the best thing would do is to get at least, I would say, $200 or $300, or go on Craigslist and see if I can find some more Craigslist free stuff to match this right here. Get some more beams and put straight beams all the way down and just turn all this stuff straight, whoosh, and it'll never leak again. But this is the way it is when, you know, when life throws struts at you and there ain't no springs included with the struts. Brother guy had to manufacture springs on the fly. So this at least provided weather protection for 3 winters right here with no utilities. This setup right here, that's all we had enough room was to lay it sideways. We was able to get by without having to hit a street shopping cart for 3 years, just like this, just because of that. So to me, it's worth it to pull all this back up, put in some more beams, and redo it straight, and get what we call funding access funnel flow, and it'll last forever. Then we'll never have to get up here again, unless these little nail holes start to go every once in a while. Unless we get 5 foot of snow. We get 5 foot of snow, we might bust a nail hole through. But other than that, shit. I'm gonna redo this thing so you could put one of those big monster dump trucks on top of it and it won't collapse. and most of the stuff I'm gonna get free on Craigslist, unless, like I say, for some odd reason, $200, $300, $400, $500 happens to pop down somewhere in the funding stream. Oh, we might as well just and then at that I might just get used boards. I might go down to Brain and get some used boards, but they almost charge just as much as Jerry's, so I might as well just go brand new, huh? They're really getting greedy down there. You go down to Bring, man, and you want to get some bolts and stuff like that. It's just as much money to weigh out the bolts and metal as to get a brand new bolt. Woo, they're getting greedy. I'll tell you, the corporation wants to line the pocket. You give a little and they want a lot eventually. But at least this, folks, at least people are recycling more. That's the whole key. At least they're starting to get the point. You know, why build a bunch of extra junk and then have 2 and 3 times as much junk all over the planet when you could just recycle the same stuff for the same price? I mean, it does make some sense, although, you know, not the people like to put in extra labor. They just, and that's the problem. Nobody got no energy to put in extra labor, because the system needs to be brought to the way it's supposed to be. Bring out all them unlawfully collected tax dollars need to be brought out, because that paid for all the secret military. We don't even need houses no more, folks. And it's all over the YouTube videos. And not only is it all over the YouTube videos, I added more to it with the imagination that I know is in them secret underground protected military bunker technology that all the unlawfully, internationally, and universally unlawfully collected king dollars and some of the bad queen dollars with a whip to the back and a butt to the nut was collected. that belongs to all of us equally to share. Bring it out, suckers. I'm not mad at you though, because it's all just mere reflection. It's our inner child, so we get what we sow. We reap what we sow. I bring all this up so that we can start to balance the inner child out and quit being so mean to everyone a little more, and start being nice and share the stuff, and quit secretly going down the street in our minds saying, oh, that sucker, I hope that sucker crashes his car and breaks his neck. Because that's what it all boils down to, and that's the inner swamp. It's the same old song, different way of singing it. So eventually, and that's why I'm here on the YouTube video, because I'm the only mother you-know-whatter telling everyone what the hell's really going on in the swamp. So so all I gotta say is, let's start getting back, let's start the labor process. Here we are. Until the next video, this is Brother Russell. Later.